Hey guys, it's been so long since I've been on here. It's been about 2 months, and I know I filmed a lot of stuff on dental implants, and I actually have another video for you guys about just my thought process about the entire experience in general. And I also want to talk a little bit about after the surgery, what happens, and kind of working with your dentist and finding the right dentist to handle your case. So all in all, I'm just really happy that I ended up getting dental implants. I think that this whole surgery thing was really nerve-wracking to me beforehand, just my thought process with it. But actually, like, the whole experience for me really wasn't bad. I'm glad that I did it. And the surgery really was not as bad as I thought. I think I just can't stress enough to try and do your case in one step, and if you have to do 2 steps, and go to sleep if you can. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what happens afterwards and finding the right dentist. So for me, I was actually working with my general dentist that I had before, and just, you know, board certified dentist. He was great. I would say, for me personally, going back, if I could have, I probably would have gone to a cosmetic dentist, someone who's really focused on cosmetic dentistry in general, to actually pick a veneer and an implant, because I'm going to zoom into my teeth, but I actually have an implant on one side and veneer on the other. So everyone has been commenting saying my teeth are super white. Listen, they all aren't fake. All of my teeth are not fake. My teeth are just one shade off of a veneer. So it's super rare, I guess. I can't help the fact that I have super white teeth. I mean, I'm happy that I do, but I also can give you guys some tips for whitening your teeth. But my teeth just naturally are shade from veneers. So let me show you guys a little bit about my teeth really quick. If you look here, I have an implant on this side, and this side is a veneer. So when I went into the dentist to find out a little bit about the implant process, I had already had my surgery done. So he was monitoring my case with my orthodontist and my oral surgeon. They all were in combination working to make sure that I had enough space for the implant, that the surgery was going to go well, and that my orthodontist had made enough space, obviously, and that the roots were in the right place. So after they got that done, I went in for a consultation with my dentist. From there, he had a guy from the lab actually come in and look. He actually brought these like shades of teeth, a bunch of different teeth, and then he actually matched my tooth to what would be the veneer and the dental implant tooth that he was going to make. So you know that you have the abutment for your tooth, and then a tooth goes on top. They put a veneer on the other side actually because, one, that tooth was super small. If you check out my videos beforehand, you guys can see the very, very first video I have. That tooth was really tiny. It's on this right side of my big tooth, the one that I pointed out that was a veneer. So they naturally wanted to make that tooth a little larger. So when he did my orthodontics, he opened up a little space on both sides. They were spaced evenly between the implant and the veneer, and they wanted to match it. So they brought in like shades of teeth, and they matched to see the colors that would work best for my teeth. So we picked one color and we decided on that. What they then decided to do was they shaved down my tooth, which I will talk way more about in an actual just a veneer video for you guys. I prepped my tooth for my veneer. I waited another 2 weeks, and they finally put on the tooth for my dental implant tooth. That was a really weird experience for me because they had to kind of like unscrew the abutment part that was on top and kind of screw on the actual tooth, kind of like twist it on, which was kind of weird. Kind of like screwed into your bone. It didn't hurt or anything, but it was just a really interesting process how they kind of got that tooth on there. And it kind of just like popped in. So once they kind of popped that tooth on, after it was made in the labs, of course, they then made sure it wasn't causing too much friction with my teeth, and they had to shave it down. So they wanted to really shave down the tooth to make it look really natural, and they had to shave down the veneer a little bit too. And this is where it comes in to where I think a cosmetic dentist is best. I think my dentist was great in the work that he did, but I think a cosmetic dentist could have done even better. Because this gets into like molding the actual tooth to where it's really flushed and looks really natural. And there's certain parts of my dental implant that, I mean, you guys may think I'm just taking this too far, but to me it's a little bit bulky in certain areas, and only a cosmetic dentist really would notice that. But all in all, you guys, listen, the guy did a great job, and he really did a wonder. All my oral surgeon, orthodontist, and them did a wonderful job. But I think going back now, I probably would have said go to a cosmetic dentist, because they actually have to shape the implant. They have to shave it down, and you can't just have anybody shaving this implant because they're made out of, I think, porcelain, So it's not like if you bite into something you could break, but when you're putting, you know, a shaver or whatever it's called on your tooth, you don't want to break it or anything. So that would be my one tip for you guys. The process just didn't hurt at all. I don't even think he numbed me for that. He numbed me for the veneer side, but he definitely didn't numb me for the dental implant side. So don't be scared at all for the part where they have to put the actual tooth on. After your implant heals, you have to go in and get your tooth on, and it's not a big deal at all. But all in all, I think that took about a month between me having to go in there and get them to pick the right shade for my teeth, which is where I found out that I have like veneer white teeth, and the lab making my tooth, and then them shaving it down, and then we kind of waited for like the gum to heal a little bit, then I went in and shaved it again. So that's another part of it, is sometimes your gums are a little puffy and need to kind of like heal over the tooth, and so that's going to take a little time. So just expect it to be about a month before you actually get your tooth on. After your oral surgeon gives you the go, it's going to take another month. And that's where your retainers are good. You know, I was wearing my clear retainer then, and so everything just worked out, you know, perfectly. Hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit more about dental implants. I definitely wanted to make a video on that process for you all. And if you have any comments or questions, please comment below, bad or good, right? I love to hear everything. And thanks for watching this video. You guys have been like the best YouTube family ever, and I couldn't have done it without you guys, and you guys are just really motivating me to really continue to tell my story about my dental implant process and these teeth. And you guys have been with me through like crying and laughing and everything with this whole process. Just to remind you too, my Instagram is activated. It's MariahNavit_ on Instagram, so you guys can check me out there too for some updates of when I'm going to post videos and kind of what's going on with me. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys soon.